We're giving this another shot. We had tried some alternative ways of putting the cam together, including having that arm outside of those two metal walls, if you want to call it that. But that would be backwards, and it made the whole metal base turn, which would not turn inside of a boot. So the boot is part of the factory setup, so I knew that wasn't right. So I started playing with the cam in my hand to try to figure out how it worked, and I think what is happening is that little spring that's in the middle is supposed to grip onto the shaft when the motor is reversing. And it's not, it's just spinning. That spring does not have any tension on the shaft of the cam assembly. So I think that's what the problem is. So I wrapped some tape around the shaft and just to snug that up a little bit. And it's working temporarily. I know the tape isn't going to last very long, so I guess I need a new spring, or the shaft itself, the crank itself is worn. So I'm not sure which one is which. It works 9 times out of 10 now, so hopefully that stays the case for now. So we're wiping. We've got good wiping action within the correct range now. And then when I shut it off, go and spritz it again. Well, that's the 1 time out of the 10, I guess. So it wants to park. I think the trim is part of it. So like I showed you, it's most of the time that it wants to park, and it's hitting that stainless steel. So I'm sure that if I can get that to flatten out, it'll be okay. I can just set that by hand a little bit, and it is mostly parking now, and it's got the full range. So we're gonna leave it as it is, and hopefully it holds up long enough so that if we have rain in the meantime, I'm gonna look for another spring or maybe another crank assembly. I'm gonna leave the boot off for now. The other thing is I noticed that, you know, everybody had when I saw pictures of the thing online, there was a lot of grease scooped up in there. So that's how I had mine originally. I'm not sure if the heavy grease is a good thing or not in there. Maybe with the correct spring it works fine. I cleaned all the grease off mine and just sprayed silicone lube in there. So that'll be a temporary thing too. Maybe once I get the other spring, I'll try it with chassis grease or something. So there you go.